and welcome to Governing Pandemics 101, a course offered by the Global Health Center of the Graduate Institute of International and Development Studies here in Geneva. My name is Professor Suri Moon. I'm happy to welcome you to the first session, The Global Challenge of Governing Pandemics. What is our motivation for pulling together this course? COVID-19 has clearly been a historic pandemic, but unfortunately it probably won't be the last one. Certainly many weaknesses were exposed at the national level. A crisis of this magnitude really exposes the cracks in society. But this is also the case at the global level. We have a number of problems that were exposed and a number of global reform processes that are currently underway, but actually participation in these debates and these processes has been relatively limited. Global pandemic governance is a relatively specialized topic, but it has implications for each and every one of us, as COVID-19 has shown over the past few years. So who is our target audience of learners? It includes policy practitioners, it includes people working in government, civil society organizations, the private sector, foundations, media, journalists, students, and the general public, anybody who's interested in learning about and engaging more. What we're offering is an 8-session open online course. We'll be meeting every other week, once every 2 weeks for 1 hour, starting today, the 8th of April, 2022, and running till mid-July. We'll be covering a whole range of topics, beginning, for example, today with an introduction to the global health system and what were the major challenges that were exposed by the pandemic. We'll be moving in the next session to looking at the international health regulations, the World Health Organization, followed by an examination of treaties, their design and their effectiveness. We'll be looking at questions of financing, how to share data and samples across borders, how to ensure innovation and equitable access to countermeasures such as vaccines, drugs, and diagnostics. We'll be looking at the governance of trade and travel restrictions, as well as the animal, environment, and human health nexus, what's sometimes referred to as the One Health nexus. We'll be looking at how human rights have been impacted by this pandemic and in future ones, the role of international humanitarian assistance, universal health coverage, and of course, how does all of this fit into the broader geopolitical context. Those who complete 6 out of 8 of the sessions live will be eligible to receive a certificate of completion. We'll be running 60-minute sessions, and before the sessions begin, there are a number of readings that you can do to prepare, relatively short. During the session, we'll have first a 15-minute mini-lecture, followed by a couple of quick comprehension questions, a second 15-minute mini-lecture, followed by comprehension questions, and then we'll have about 15 or 20 minutes of live discussion where you can pose questions to the guest speaker and engage in discussion with your classmates. What are our objectives with this course? We want learners to deepen their understanding of the current issues and the main challenges to strengthening the global system. We want learners to have a strengthened understanding of global governance processes. Last but not least, we want to equip a wide range of stakeholders with the tools and the understanding they need to engage directly in these debates and in these reform processes. This is a pilot project of ours, so your continuous feedback is very welcome. Thank you very much, and let's start.